Good morning.
Ouch.
So a couple reflections from yesterday. Yesterday with our repair job, the towing and the repair shop and the interaction with the people, it all went completely in a way that I would have never have thought about. And I like that because sometimes I think I have this whole life figured out and it's gonna go just as the way I plan it or see it up here. And when it doesn't go that way, it's kind of refreshing because it's a reminder that we're alive in this world and that it's not of our doing. It's not our making.
I haven't brushed my teeth yet. I'm just proud that we handled the situation differently than we've handled it every time in the past. It would have been so easy to walk out of that. Not really, because we got towed there and couldn't leave, but otherwise it would have been easy. But there was a moment where we were both like, hey, let's talk this out. And that changed everything.
Yeah.
And that's like our lesson in life. If we can just sit down, even if it's uncomfortable, and say, hey, let's come together and figure out a solution that works for like both people.
And I think the thing that we both thought was like, all right, this will be 4 or 5 days of figuring this solution out.
Oh yeah.
And when it gets figured out in 4 hours, you're like, holy cow, it doesn't have to be super complicated. It doesn't have to be the biggest thing. And
It can be made so much smaller.
we get to keep moving on. We get to have this experience in our pocket as a positive one and one that informs the next time we have an experience.
And it doesn't have to keep taking up real estate for us. Just trust and swipe the fake money.
Faker. We are going to Leadville. Leadville is in Colorado. We drove like 200 miles yesterday out of Wyoming into Colorado. Somewhere in there.
That's where we're going.
So why Leadville? Leadville has an ultra marathon and we want to do more running, and I'm particularly inspired by this one because this has been depicted in a book called Born to Run, which I read 2 or 3 years ago, that really inspired me getting into more running seriously and wearing more minimal shoes and stuff. But there's this whole, like, the bulk of the book is talking about the bulk of the book. It's happening right now. Like, it started at 4 a.m. this morning, and our biggest goal is to go check out Leadville and kind of absorb a little bit of the vibe because we have some running goals that we want to tackle in the next couple months. Do you want to share like the most devastating news about Leadville?
There's a really great vegan restaurant there. It seemed like one of the best of the best, and I was like sold on it. We were going today, and then all of a sudden on Google reviews, like 7 months ago, someone bought it and changed it to like a mediocre Mexican restaurant. And it's like they took away every vegan option, and everyone was shitting on it so hard, as they should be. Who does that? Already there. Like, I was there last night. I knew what we were getting. Like, oh my gosh. So
all the menus were pulled up on the phone, and we were just like the waffles and the soft serve ice cream and like
I was thinking gluten-free burger. Hey, the camera battery's dying, but can you show them the prairie dog so we can...
Oh, hey guys.
Oh, I want to say this one thing.
Why is the Zoom going so slow now?
The camera battery's about to die.
Oh.
I'm sorry to everyone that my bangs are stuck to my head this morning. I haven't looked yet.
You know, that's exactly what I was thinking. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, we have to climb like 3,000 feet to get to Leadville.
Did you see that cyclist?
I saw him.
Okay. There's so many bicycles. Whee!
Second gear, baby.
Whoa.
We don't have a turbocharger or anything to zip up these hills like some Sprinter vans, but you know, I'm always comforted by other people in rigs our size that be like, oh yeah man, I just put on the flashers and I just go the speed I can.
Going over that bridge. Hey, mountains. The Burrow, the place I was talking about.
We made it to Leadville. We just need to find parking.
Wait for it. Yeah, buddy. Twist. We're at the Twin Lakes aid station.
Seconds.
Oh my gosh. Oh, those are coffee things. Oh my gosh. This is where the action is.
Seriously.
There's like the whole crew set up. Okay. Now we gotta just figure out where to park so we can go in here. Dang, look how fun that looks.
Sweet. The actual Leadville, there was no energy in town, so we found it. We found a parking spot. We got yelled at only once, and we're gonna go see what this energy is all about. Really excited about it.
You didn't get yelled at by me.
No. Some other woman that was yelling me not to park somewhere, which I wasn't trying to.
We made it.
I like the name of that place.
I just gotta, it's over, there's a lot of, it's like Yellowstone.
Just like it.
But it's a different crowd.
Nice. I want bottles and I want done.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, Brian, go get it.
This is wild. It makes me just want to do a big ultra. Got to see first female come through. I cried, like, no surprise.
Bro?
Yeah, I'm watching them. Look, there they go, up. They go right into the climb. Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm here for the tears. Yeah, buddy. I just saw a bucket of snacks go by, but I think they're for the runners. The second place female stopped right here behind us, and then we got to see her take off right at the same time as the third place, and it all just gets me all the feels. Like, and she was wearing my shoes and drinking the same coconut water as me. That's all.
Relatable content, relatable feelings.
And it makes me just want to run this race one day with you.
Yeah, bud.
Comment if you would sit in a tent all day and wait for us, since we're never going to be at the front of the pack. And provide all the vegan snacks and take off our shoes and rub my legs. Thanks. We're here and timing worked out. Cool. Awesome. Yeah. Not only did I get all my pins I wanted to get, but we just made the best. Oh, I could show you my favorite one. We made the best connection with the owner of this general store, and that's all I'm gonna say. It's just sometimes you meet the people that you're supposed to meet, and everything about this just, it's good energy.
We're gonna go see if we can see the first place woman finisher. It's pretty exciting.
We've been hanging out at the finish line the last couple hours. Just took a little break to eat some dinner. Totally different energy than Twin Lakes. More down tempo, but it's been a good energy.
Each step of the way is just like inspired us and got us so excited.
Woo! Always early. Woo! Mary. Woo! Alright, Mary, it's all you now! You got it?
Let's go.
Good job! Good job! We're about to cheer for Vince. We're just like making friends with groups of families and becoming part of their entourage. So now we're going for Vince.
It's one of our favorite things.
It is.
Oh my gosh.
I almost want to run it in with them, but I'm not going to.
Please don't. You just met these people.
We stayed up until 2 a.m. at the finish line to watch the second and third place female come in, and it's 6 hours later. We're about to go back out to see all the normies like us finish.
At all hours of the night, getting up to pee or whatever, you could hear just the cheers of people coming in.
My voice is a little gone because I was yelling for a few people.
Oh, you sound like Kevin. We got our teas. Let's go.
There's Van Peeps popping out behind me. I get emotional when people cheer for other people. We're almost in the last 20 minutes, and it's like, it's a lot in a good way. So much energy.
Sarah dispelling any potential bad energy by getting in front of a situation, if there even is a situation. Super proud of Sarah. She's like, oh, I'll go. But to be honest, like, she always has better experiences with authority figures. Like they always soften when Sarah's present, so she's really the best person to go. Anyway, proud of her. Love you, Sarah. What are we doing?
What do you think we're doing?
What are we doing?
We're gonna pay to run 31 miles
Together.
hand in hand.
Here we go.
Let's just do it.
Yeah, buddy. My first 50K, Sarah's second.
Our first together. No big deal.
Where are we signing up? We're signing up at the aid station, Twin Lakes of Leadville 100. Our biggest inspiration lately.
No coinky dink there.
Never. Everything is significant. So it's been about 3 days of just camping in the woods. Was our spot that we parked like absolutely beautiful? I mean, we're just in the trees. We didn't really have a view of Twin Lakes, but we felt surrounded by beauty. And
got to connect with new friends.
yeah, new friends. Really cool new friends. People that are interested in running, a lot more than we are actually, but also interested in creative arts, which is cool to see in nomadic people because we don't get those two combinations in people we meet on the road, which is pretty awesome.
And they're Southerners, so
Yeah, they're from the south.
Southeasterners, super inspiring.
Actually, we've gone on like a couple runs since we've been here. Elevation really kicked our butts. Holy cow, can't breathe. But it's been really cool to run on even a little piece of sections of the Leadville 100 trail race that we saw just handful of days ago.
Which is also the CDT and Colorado Trail. It overlaps, so. Since watching Stella hike parts of the CDT, I've always wanted to get on it.
We're gonna run a little bit more today. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
We're gonna see if
We're gonna try.
we can find something that doesn't start right uphill, but I also kind of liked the part going right uphill that we showed you about like from the aid station straight up, so we might also do that just to remind ourselves that we can do hard things and that other people did that in the middle of a 100-mile run.
My biggest excitement about running any hills over here at 9,000 feet currently is that I have this hope that like when we go back to North Carolina and where the highest we're climbing is, 2,000 maybe, that we're just gonna feel like superhumans. We're gonna have like lungs of superhumans. And we're just gonna be just, oh, what's that, stairs straight up Stone Mountain? Yeah, we'll sprint that, no problem.
I hope so.
Maybe, maybe not. But either way, we know this is good training because yesterday we signed up for a 30-mile race that takes place in 6 weeks.
5 weeks and it's 31 miles.
Anyway, today we're gonna run and then we're gonna get some gas at Pass Gas and maybe say goodbye to Bob because Bob runs the general store and well, we kind of have
No, don't tell them.
Oh, I can't tell you. Okay. Anyway, and then we're gonna go through Independence Pass. Will Marcy make it? That's the big question. So stay tuned.
Who would put that as a question? Zach said we'll be fine.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go see Zach. Who's Zach? You'll see.
He's my
He
brother.
looks kind of like him.
Oh, why would I ask a question? To create drama because we want to make entertaining.
Will Sarah make it up the hill with her new pack? Probably not.
Oh yeah, stay tuned for a bunch of phone videos. I know, we need to update our phone, but it's the only thing that we're comfortable taking on a run with us.
It's an iPhone 8 and we share it and it's cracked in 3 places and it's full.
Do you want to give us a GoPro? We'll take it.
No.
What goes up
We made it to the sign.
must go down.
I think that was the longest mile and a half of our life.
Yeah,
Straight up. Straight up.
now straight down. Some nice bird's bees. This is the part where we walk around in circles outside of Marshy because we just booked it down that freaking mountain.
That was really fun running through what would have been the aid station. This sweet older man was like, "You missed the race."
Oh, is that what he said?
Yeah, we did it.
God, we did. By the way, Twin Lakes is a really dope little village. If you ever pass them through,
Great and beach vibes.
they have a Twin Lakes dance hall. Come on. That's cool.
Oh, it is going. Hey.
Pretty awesome. When's the last time you've used a pump like this?
Is it working?
Yeah. Forgot to do the lever.
Basalt 56. Missed it. Oh, cool. And we're going right into rain. I don't know that we want to do this.
It's all good.
Okay. I swear, like every time we're approaching new big mountains or doing something adventurous, most of the time there's either like rain, haze, or something, and we don't get the views.
And my favorite part is nobody's behind us. I feel so much pressure to go faster or like I'm holding somebody up.
Wow!
But ain't nobody back there, so I'm just gonna drive.
Oh shit,
Go.
I just see what we're going, where that car's coming down. Holy shit.
Oh, that's exciting.
Wow! The switchback says 10 miles an hour, so I'm gonna take it very seriously. Ooh, I didn't like that sound, did you?
She's just getting ready.
Wow. Okay.
See, it's not so scary when you're looking at it like this.
No, you're right, it's not. Go, Marshy, go, go.
Go, Marshy, go,
Go, Marshy, go, go. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be like...
Oh my gosh, look how beautiful this is. So proud of you, Marsh. Look at what you're doing.
Alright, bring it back in.
Yeah, buddy.
Give me the hammer, give me.
Look at the road down there.
I know, that's where we came from. Ugh.
Second. Oh, that was a good shift, girl. Good buddy.
We have some rocks coming over the road here a little bit.
Alright.
So, just please pay attention.
Look at that.
I know.
That's so beautiful. And it's so cold.
Your hats are kind of in the shot, but it's okay. No, you're fine. There's a big edge.
That's where we came from.
I'm gonna get out and take a photo.
Alright.
This is great. Oh, this is perfect that we moved. There's like 10 people coming up. You want to get out and look?
No, I'm good here. I got my foot on the brake.
This is very edgy. Yep. Oh, please don't. Oh my gosh. Woo. Please don't hit that.
Shoulder.
Oh my god, throw up sick. We made it. Should have put my hair up.
Yeah.
What a good energy day. We ran, we sent off some emails for our next project, and we climbed a mountain pass, and
What more could you ask for?
we had the best spirits, and we get to go see Zach and Krista. And oh my gosh, I can't, we're gonna eat ice cream. I don't care if I'm cold. Do you have is there an app you use for?
No.
We use iOverlander. Do you know
Okay.
that app by
No.
chance?
No.
It's one worth checking out if you're looking for like camp spots. Oh, are you videoing?
Yeah, alright. We had to take a video because I'm pretty sure this is the highest Marshy will ever go.
0.95.
95 feet.
Almost.
She did great on the
They
climb.
should have just rounded up 5 feet, just say.
They should have, yeah. 12,100.
And we got to have amazing views and got to meet, I don't know, someone was wearing a Florida hat, so we got to meet somebody.
Yeah.
How do you want to do this photo?
I don't know. Thanks, Pat, for getting us here. Appreciate you. Marshy's only possible because of you.
Everyone's watching us.
I don't care.
Awesome. Yeah, this is actually perfect. One.
What goes up must go down. Here we come, Valley. That is so
Not necessarily.
scary. So scary. That's,
What?
Oh my gosh.
It's these, I think it's RVs. Okay,
Battered.
we're going down there. It actually doesn't look that steep, but I'm sleepy. Oh, there's the stoplight Zach talked about.
Beautiful scenery. We could have probably spent a whole day doing this section, and Sarah's definitely going to try to convince me to do that on the way back. But it's a really beautiful place, and I'm just so damn proud of Marshy. She's just doing so good. She's just riding in second and just braking easy. You know, I'm not riding the brakes. I'm just like tapping every now and then. We're just getting over for some speeders to go by so they can have a good time, so they can see the view, because nobody can probably see around Marshy because nobody really wants to follow a house on this beautiful road. But it's just been so good.
It's a long line. Oh, this is Highway 64 in North Carolina, faux show.
Oh, it is like a one-laner.
Oh, I'm glad.
Yeah, how would you do this without the light? Oh, we made it into Aspen, and I would say this is the kind of vibe of like an outdoor mall. I'm not putting it down. It's really a really put together place, considering that my only reference of this place is from Dumb and Dumber. We're gonna walk around a little bit and find that frozen yogurt.
There's people in that building.
Oh shit. We found the yogurt place.
Ice cream in and out. When you say you have a dairy-free option and it's mango sorbet, come on.
What are you doing now?
Just using our $4 up and going to see Zach, I guess. We'll just go to Whole Foods and get some vegan sushi, some juice, and a little bit.
Sounds good, bud.
But is this where rich people live?
Hey,
Like
money.
a really fancy store of people shopping, but then I saw people that looked like super artsy walk into that place like they were like, I'm a movie star. We're gonna get a snack and come eat it right here.
Plan B.
I'm here for all the grocery stores. It's later. No veggie rolls. Probably wouldn't have got one here if they did have one.
Got
but-
these good looking things here. So we're gonna have these instead of our frozen yogurt. And one of us is really hungry right
No,
now.
I'm not hungry. I just wanted a chocolatey thing in my mouth. And then,
There you go.
and I didn't get the discount, so I was just a poor sport.
Poor sport.
I've been in the woods all week, okay? Okay, it's kind of one of the best shakes I've ever had.
Everything's okay, everything's
That
okay.
guy's staring at me like that.
We don't have popcorn for you.
In a good mood now that I had this.
Hey buddy,
Sorry to scare you.
you're cute. I grew up with long-haired dachshunds.
It's not my budget, not my price range.
All right, time to go. No frozen yogurt, good smoothies, nice little walk.
Too manicured for me, you know?
I hear you.
But I enjoy the walk, and my favorite was watching that bulldog.
Yeah, so it's the next day, and obviously I didn't take the camera into my brother's work and all that stuff, but
They didn't know we made it to Basalt.
I know, we made it to Basalt. Saw my brother, saw my sister-in-law, Krista, and it's just been really good energy so far, and Basalt's a pretty cool place. And I really missed an opportunity to film walking into my brother's office that day because it was so cool. He's an architect for a small firm in a small town in Colorado, and the kind of projects that they do, the kind of things that were all over the walls and the workspace, it was amazing. But I was too shy to bring out my camera, so you'll have to miss out on that, but dang. And we got to play some pickleball, hit around some balls this morning, so it's pretty cool. So now we're gonna go see if we can find a smoothie. It's always awkward trying to film people, so I'm gonna try to do that. Whoops.
We're good. We were trying to avoid this because this mimics the only thing we've ever run into and snapped in half.
That's another story. Hey, you're gonna be in our YouTube video.
You're not gonna talk about how complicated it, are you?
Oh, look at that.
I have rain freeze. A vitamin if that's cool.
Yeah. So last night we had a really cool occurrence that happened. Loaded feelings with it, but basically right next to where we're parked at Zach's apartment, there's a dumpster. But last night we woke up to some rustling and some banging, and it was a very large black bear. As sad as it is that a bear is in an urban area eating out of a dumpster, which does have safeguards against bears, it's sad because you see the signs in national parks, a fed bear is a dead bear. Well, all the obvious reasons. It's not getting food from places it needs to, and it's relying on human contact and all this stuff, and other things can happen. But anyway, however, it was very cool to see a bear 20 feet away. It's very dark last night, so we didn't film it. But just standing on this dumpster, prying it open, just snacking hard. We've been in such wild places lately. We've been wanting to see wildlife. I hate that we're seeing it in an apartment complex, but at the same time, what a beautiful creature. What a resourceful creature. It just reminded us of Escher and a very big dog. Apparently, the bear is sleeping under his neighbor's back porch. I'll show you the the carnage in the dumpster area.
I just want to make sure he didn't get into our poop bag out there. So can you double check on that when you go? That our like turds aren't all over there exposed.
Look at this area. It was sitting up on this ledge, on this lid. Totally broke it. Look at these claw marks, teeth marks. Golly. Four days ago, my tooth started hurting. And it got increasingly more painful as the days went on. And so Sarah found a dentist. After talking, they had a confident response that this tooth, to fix my issue, should be extracted. I'm in such pain, that sounded good at the time. Between yesterday afternoon and this morning,
The doubt train.
the doubt train. I've gone confidently, very confidently between pulling the tooth and trying other methods. But the pain is so strong, and so I'm constantly oscillating back and forth between those two options. My gut says, let's get rid of this tooth because this tooth has been 9 years of kind of not feeling quite right. I feel like everything in my life teaches me to slow down and wait and make valued decisions.
But what about what we just learned with the Marshy breakdown?
It can be quicker, it can be easy, we can live simply. The pain subsides a little bit, and I'm taking Tylenol and ibuprofen or curcumin. I haven't taken these things in probably, 15 years? We had to go buy these things. There's a scene in Castaway where he's on the island, and at the very beginning of the movie he's like, oh, when I get back from this plane trip, I'm gonna get my tooth looked at. And then he gets stranded on this island. He just can't deal with it anymore. He can't eat or anything. So he takes one of the opened packages, which was ice skates, which is his only knife on the island.
Oh my god, I haven't seen the movie.
And that's the end scene, and it cuts after that to 4 years later. And he's like a island mountain man.
He never gets off the island?
No, he gets off the island.
Okay, I haven't seen it.
But yeah, sometimes I just want to take an ice skate and just pound it with a rock. Because that's what it feels like. It feels like something that needs to be out of there. I still don't know the exact right answer, and I think maybe the right answer doesn't really exist. I don't know.
Tell him how long you have to make the decision.
Yeah, we need to leave here in about 15 minutes.
What you got there?
I got my teeth pulled out. My tooth pulled out. And I feel really good about it. And it didn't hurt. It just smelled a lot. The tooth was fractured underneath the gum, and that was my issue.
Hey look, it's me getting our water instead of you. The only difference is I'm like a 2.5 pounder galloner, not pounds. Now you can come out and do my job if you don't mind.
Funnel holder.
So it's Saturday now. Andrew's tooth pull was Wednesday. He's recovering well. We're still in Colorado at Zach and Krista's place, and it's been kind of divine timing that they had a trip planned, so they were generous enough to let us use their place the last couple days. Been able to chill on the couch, watch a live stream of a trail race we wanted to watch. I've taken a couple baths, I got out on trail, yeah, and been able to just do the creative that we haven't really had the time and room to do lately. So it's been a homey, comfortable feel, and something we needed, especially coming off the unexpected tooth pull. We could just be.
Like the best coffee shop we've ever been to.
Thanks, Zach and Krista.
We didn't even get any coffee.
It's a bright light. churning without stopping. Cooler than that. Power We are going to go for a run. Maybe to the top of a mountain?
Is it a mountain?
I don't know, that was my next question. Kind of wrapping up our last day here in Basalt, Colorado. Got a little overwhelmed, me got overwhelmed yesterday in my head. Just thinking about everything, our return to the East Coast, just a lot of things that have been churning lately, but usually we find clarity on foot. Trying to decide if we really need to see. Colorado's a lot. I mean, everything's a lot, but how much more do we need to see and experience, and how much have we just already experienced and we still need the room to transmute it creatively, internalize it? That is the question. Thinking of all the transition that's ahead does overwhelm me a little bit, but I feel like we've come such a long way in this journey, individually and together, that we can handle it. Last 2 days I've asked myself, what are you still holding on to? And stuff's come up that I didn't expect, but it's been good to practice letting go. And trying to bring back my writing project in a different way. Feeling like I can do it from a more authentic place, and I'm excited about that. What do you think, bud?
I think I made too much mashed potatoes.
Oh gosh.
Okay, we're going for a run. I got my new pack on for the very first time. I constructed this jaw because my tooth was extracted a week ago and I'm all beautiful in the gum area. So that's our goal that we're gonna try to run up to. It's probably gonna be like 8 miles or so.
Round trip?
It's probably gonna be like 10 miles or so.
Let's do it.
Speculation, let's do it. All right, see you there. All right, road update. Initially coming into the woods, Sarah had a very relieving but scary, voluminous throw up chucking of the mashed potatoes I made for lunch. But
It wasn't scary, it was just...
you weren't watching it like I was. We have climbed a great deal. You can see behind me. No small feat. Really, 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 really proud of us for the walking pace / the running pace that we've made up this hill. Proud of this one right here for just leading us up the hill and
me talking. We had an argument, but we worked it out and kept going, which is like the secret to life, is in the repair. Sometimes when you're frustrated or other things come up, it's easy to take it out on the people that are the only people that actually see you. I'm sorry, bud.
me too.
I didn't get on camera because it was just happening in slow-mo for me, but you went flying.
Yeah, I flew. And I feel like a real trail runner now. But I wish my hands hit first. Got a little bud there, but unfortunately I think my knee hit first. So
Yeah, oh my buddy.
look at the light glistening off
Oh
that.
my gosh. I'm glad you didn't hit your head or your tooth.
Yeah, I just kind of rolled into the grass like an animal.
Thought everything was good with Andrew's knee last night. He had a good shower. We had good chill time with Zach on the couch. And then when we got up to walk back to Marshy last night, it was just an excruciating pain, like pain I've never seen him in. I guess his whole knee just like locked up sitting, but point is he's out of commission today. We are not rolling on as we thought we might. Always learning to just adjust and be where our feet are, and that's all we can do. Super thankful that he was able to get in a hot bath today. He's able to chill on the couch again. But we need something for lunch. So, but I think I'm gonna jog up to Whole Foods, put on my little pack and see if I can get something for lunch. Should be like 3 miles round trip, but I think it'll be good for me to get out in the world and some fresh air today. Yeah, it was such a bummer because Andrew's tooth and mouth finally stopped hurting, and then he takes like this big fall and now he's in pain and immobile. So yeah, what can we do in life other than meet ourselves where we're at, abandon the plan and just go with how we're feeling? And that seems to be our lesson in this entirety of life. Seems to be our lesson of the summer as we loosen our grip. We said before, we handled our breakdown recently differently than we would have in the past. We handled the tooth thing differently, and now we'll handle this differently. I'm proud of us. He feels really bad and discouraged, and I'm gonna do my best to help him not feel that way. Oh yeah, one more realization from our run yesterday and our argument we didn't expect to have. I feel like it's just everything this summer has reminded me we're all we've got. We're the most important thing in each other's life, and let's not forget it. Whew, I'm back. Gonna go check on Andrew, unload the pack, see what of this looks good for him to eat for lunch. Hey buddy. How's your knee doing? Got you some choices. Everyday Dow, red lentil butternut squash and coconut. No dolmas, by the way. I'm gonna go ahead and spoil that for you. Green split pea, spinach, and coconut. All right, moment of truth. It stayed in the pack.
Awesome.
Epicor from Amazon.
Did you run there and back?
Yeah, and it was so heavy on the way back.
My mind goes to, can I do any more running this week? Can I do this race at the end of the month? Like, I guess that's the part that scares me because I really liked that plan. I really liked that goal.
All right, wasn't the most food to squeeze out of that bag, but
That's
I
amazing.
flavor tested it and it was great. And then of course I added some peanut butter and a little wrap. I love you, bud.
Just said goodbye to my brother here in downtown Basalt. Sarah and I really love seeing people in their natural, normal environment. And I don't know, a weekend or a special time is always gonna be slightly different. Not that that's bad or anything, but that, I don't know, just, we've been here for like 2 weeks, exactly, today. To be able to see somebody's workflow, their normal routine, but also just the normal grounded energy that they have on a day-to-day basis is really cool to witness and be part of. I will miss it a little bit as we head on today, but I'm just very thankful for this time. Was also not expecting to be in disrepair with a broken tooth that got extracted and then now a bum knee. Through tooth and knee, I've still really enjoyed this time.
I'm just really thankful for the time. Share things that are inspiring to each other, and have that kind of tempo, and listen to records. Having a little remorse, I spotted one of my favorite albums this morning and didn't get a chance to listen to it. So, Zach, you must listen to the Garden State soundtrack. And all the running we were both able to do, but especially me. That was really great.
Sarah ran like 30 miles this week.
Which is a lot for us.
Yeah, I mean, that's 30 miles at this elevation. I think we're around 7,000. And I'm still waiting to be like a superhuman when we get back to North Carolina at like 1,000 feet.
Trail run of you, me, and Zach was a highlight for the running for sure.
That was really, really cool. Bye, Basalt. Yeah, we're going back the way we came, up and over Independence Pass. But then we're gonna try some new roads after that. But a little bit of familiar, a little bit of new. Taking off my socks, and that is
A lot of dust.
a lot of dust.
Okay. Not really capturing it, if I can be honest. I kind of want to just be present. We have landed back at Twin Lakes. I say back because this is now technically our third time here in the last 3 weeks. But now we have a site with a view. I was just telling Andrew, wow, I can't do this without crying, I guess. It's a really good feeling having like a big brother kind of person in your life. Literally his big brother. But also is like accepting, and I don't know, I can be myself, and it feels good. It's a good feeling. And it's not just one that we leave there. We take it with us. So I've been literally sitting in this chair all day writing pages and pages in my journal, things that needed to come out. I sat up last night looking out the window at the stars, just feeling like how fleeting all of this is, how big and vast and how small I am, and I don't know, that's really poured into my writing today. All the lessons of summer. I've been really wanting to bring my writing project back, Learning to Float, but at the start of the summer, I was not floating. I was feeling it wasn't authentic to where I was. I wanted to be able to write from this open and honest place, but I had all these roadblocks in my head, these storylines I wasn't willing to let go of. And this whole summer has been moving through all of that, literally confronting every part of it and being able to let go and float. And so it's felt like the time to bring it back, but I have in my head, like, how's it going to be, and making it this perfect thing. And all of that has just finally gone out the window, and I was able to just write in an honest way today. And I thank you, stars and Milky Way, for keeping me up last night and helping me get to this place. But also thank you to this whole summer, every interaction, everything, because it's enabled me to have the new life that I want. I feel like a different person than when I started. And I think when you feel like, how could I ever get through this? How could I ever get to the other side of this specific fear, whatever that is for you? It is possible. I want to make a whole nother video about this. Just talking about fears and phobias and the things that close in on us and how we get through it. And that there is another side where these things don't overtake us anymore. And that has been part of my storyline this summer. In addition to our shared storyline, that's been what I've been working through. So here we are at this amazing space that's given us so much 3 times now. And this time it's giving us that full circle closure to this whole trip, this whole summer, this whole magical time out west. And last night, as I was laying there, I felt like I'm ready. I'm ready to return differently to a place that I want to spend more time and call home more. North Carolina. Really, really, really excited to be ready to say that. But all this had to happen first. Can we talk about the first signs of fall feelings? Look at it! Look at the trees! Yeah, we're also gonna need to bounce in the next day because I think like in 2 mornings from now it'll be like 33 degrees and that's a little cold for us. Gonna keep breathing this in. Andrew's editing video. I'm gonna put my writings together tomorrow so they can go out in the world. It's just cool when you can get through a lot of resistance and then be catapulted to the other side. It took me a lot of wanting to be running again to actually like get out there and run. And then last week I ran like 3 or 4 days back to back. And then suddenly I'm running to Whole Foods with the pack on my back. And suddenly I'm doing almost 12 miles with Andrew and getting up and going again. And I'm like, oh, I thought I couldn't get back here. But everything is possible, my friends. Everything is possible. I think that's the message I want to give to people. Like, I hear people so much be like, oh, I could never do that. And I just want you to know, like, I feel that all the time for things, and I have to talk myself into them. And then once I do them, I become someone who can do them. And so can you. Look at this huge, huge life waiting for you on the other side of fear. I promise it's worth it. Your hat looks like you stuck it in one of those containers where they store salt for the road for the winter.
Yeah, it's salty. What's up, bud?
That was from our run yesterday where you thought we were running 6 miles and I thought I needed to run 15, and I only told you that at mile 11. So we ran 12 and we did okay.
I got a little dehydrated.
What am I saying? This is the end and it's not the end. all at once. No, don't read. That's the personal stuff up there. This time out west is coming to a close, but it's supercharged everything waiting for us back east. And we're taking it all with us right here. My voice is getting higher because I'm about to cry. And I'm just, no, back up. I'm super thankful. The last few days have given us, energetically, spiritually, emotionally, the pieces I've needed, and surely you too, to take that with us home. We got to stop in Buena Vista.
Buena.
Buena Vista, Florida. We got to stop in Buena Vista, Colorado, to see a couple of friends, a couple, literally Shannon and Patsy, that we met in our hometown playing pickleball in the winter. And I love those full circle moments where we got to see where they live. We both got to play pickleball with them this time. That's how you met them in the fall or in the winter. Yeah, and now they've bought a place and are going to be living like part-time in our hometown. And just like these synchronicities in life and the people you connect with, and getting to spend time with them at their house, like seeing how they live here, it's just, I don't know. It was like this feeling of warmth and community, and I'm excited to have more of that. The other thing was getting to reconnect with my cousin Ginger. I haven't seen in, we figure it could potentially be 30 years. 30 years. Like,
How old are you?
it felt like sitting down with a sister, and it was just to be able to sit down with someone and feel like you can speak how you speak in the language that you understand, and you're not having to adapt or translate anything so someone understands you. Like, God, it was so cool. And I'm excited for a closer friendship to grow out of that. But yeah, imagine like an hour of time being that profound for you, but it truly was. So much shared life experience. It's wild. I just didn't know how we'd know when it was time to go. And I feel that this morning.
Sarah absolutely drove me into the ground yesterday on our trail run.
You didn't hear me say twice I needed to run halfway to feel like I could do it.
No, I don't feel that was clearly communicated. So I woke up just like in the best spirit today. I'm so excited to drive all the way, if not 3/4 of the way through Kansas today. Yeah, the mountains will be behind us, but we have our little molehills that we're driving home to. So I'm excited about those because they're green, because I can wear thinner soles on my feet. There won't be so many rocks of the Rocky Mountains, and just continue this training for this this gargantuan goal we have to run 50 kilometers in like 2 weeks. So I'm feeling really great. Just popped into Walmart and I got a lot of grocery things that just were like, yeah, trail running, like more coconut waters, more hydrator noon, more flaxseed, chia seed, hemp heart things that we can put into our oatmeal to make us just like feel fueled and stronger. And
Do you want to show anybody any of that or not really?
no, that's boring. Let's go. Let's go. But really, let's go. I checked the oil. Let's go. Tires are great. Let's go. Let's get some gas and let's go.
We didn't find the dispensary.
Yeah, we need to find some gummies before we're out of this state. One thing I regret being in Colorado, as long as we have, is not doing like a photo montage of all the amazing calf muscles that I've seen out here. I mean, you know you're in Colorado when you just see calf muscles like the size of grapefruits. It's just, I don't know, unlike 70-year-old men too. You just don't see that everywhere. I'm gonna miss those calf muscles.
It's so loud back here. People ask like, do one of you hang out back and sleep while the other's driving? No. Oh my gosh, I have nori on my lip from earlier. Anyways, I am trying to eat a snack I just made back here because we really want to get to this town in Kansas before dark so we can see one of our favorite muralists work in this small town. So Pat Perry painting, we're coming for you. Till then, I'm eating my snack back here. Cheese and peanut butter and bread. Anyway, let me show you Kansas. Perfect. We're close.
stylistically, he gets away with a lot, which is really refreshing to see. But also, I think it's just color, man. His use of color is just so great.
I think my favorite's the way he captured light in this one. Everything's connected from one to the other in some way, visually. Beautiful job, PP.
Stupid fan.
Just like meeting or seeing like pro trail runners run, you're just reminded Pat Perry's a human, and I hold him way up there. Is like, and he is in what he does, just like pro runners are, but they're also just human, and this has so much humanness in it, and it makes me fired up to be.